Hello everybody, welcome to a Tuesday live stream here on UKGN Network. Hope everybody can hear me. Hope everybody is well. Welcome to Carl, who was first into the chat. Hello, hope you're well. Dreadful Anecdotes also in the chat. Hello, welcome. Saying that the music almost gave you a heart attack, so I do apologise for that. We are here today to play another of the games that people voted for as one of the ones that they think I should have included in my top 100, but I didn't. And it was chosen by the random wheel of chance at the end of last week's episode. And that game is Pang, which was developed by Ocean France and released by Ocean Software in 1990, I believe. So I don't know how on earth I'm going to stretch this one out to 2 hours, but let's give it a go, shall we? Why is the game not showing? No. There we go. Don't know why that wasn't showing. There we go. Good afternoon, Wayne. Hope you're doing well. So, this is Pang. Let's have a quick go, shall we? I have my immortal joystick to play it with. So if you're unaware of what Pang is, the objective is to basically burst all the bubbles on each level within the time limit without letting any of them touch you. And I died already. That's just useless. Hello, Tara Ken. Welcome in as well. Hope you're doing well today. There is no denying that this is an absolutely sterling effort on the part of Ocean France. If you have played the arcade original, then this is remarkably close to it. Sarah Ken has been a member for 9 months. Has it really been that long? Wow. All I can do is say thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh no, I didn't really want to do that. No. Oh, I've done it again. I need that power up to go. The main reason that I didn't include this in my top 100 preferred Clax, Pipe Mania, Tetris, and Emotion. All good choices. The main reason that I didn't include this in my top 100 though is is no slight on this game. This game is... I do like this game. But there were two other incredibly similar games that came out around the same time. There was Oops Up from Demonware. But then there was the one that would always be my personal choice, and that was Super Obliteration, which was a public domain game. And so if I am ever going to play a game of this type, Super Obliteration will always be the one that I choose. Jeez. Oh, no way. Used to call Super Obliteration Turripang. Well, it would have been a nice name for it. Oh, no, no, no. Game over already. Do, 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 do. This is therapeutic. Welcome in, Adam. Hope you're having a good day. Dr. Mario on the NES was also fun. The only version of Dr. Mario that I ever really played, I think, was on the Game Boy. So I never really played it on a home console. What the hell did I look? One of your earliest memories is playing this on an arcade machine at a bus station. I hope it didn't make you miss your bus. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no way. Hooray! I believe the artist of this game was Akira Toriyama. Would make a lot of sense. I don't think I can get it, can I? Is it above the platform? Oh, no way. I do believe I can't get up there now. Because I believe that the gun that I have won't break that platform. I'm not picking them up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. That was a fluke. Complete fluke. No, 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 no. No, I was doing quite well then. Oh, I don't want to pick up the dynamite. I don't want to blow them all up into little tiny bombs. Damn it. My favourite puzzle game. It's honestly hard to look beyond Tetris. I mean, the Amiga version is pretty shocking. I mean, there is one that I'm going to be featuring in an upcoming episode of the Amiga re-review in about probably next month sometime. That doesn't really get a lot of look in from people, and that's a game called Exit, like X-It, that was released by Psygnosis, I think in '95, if I remember correctly. But then there is also Pushover that I always have a lot of time for as well. And One Step Beyond, for that matter. Both Pushover and One Step Beyond are excellent. I have played Dreamweb very, very briefly. It's a game that many people have requested that I cover on the channel, and I am going to try and squeeze it in somewhere. I'm not sure which title I prefer for Exit, because Exit was not the game's original title. It was originally called Zonked. And I think Zonked sounds a bit generic. Doesn't really sound like a puzzle game, if you know what I mean. Dreamweb is very adult, yes. Weird thing is that I think if Dreamweb was released today, I don't think people would bat an eyelid over some of its content. It would just be another adventure game for grown-ups. No. Oh, why did it? You could confuse Exit with Crossout. Yeah, you could. Jeez, stop it! Oh, I thought... No, I didn't. Oh. For God's sake. Good job I had that shield. Damn it! neither of those are actually going to come out there, are they? Did much better on that level that time. Cha. No way. No. Ah. Oh, what the hell? I wasn't expecting that one to bounce backwards. That's one of your favourite stage level musics in the game. Yeah, it is. I think the music in general is pretty excellent. I've reached stage 14. Let's try again. Hello, why's this gone off? Thank you. Filthy Yoko saying that this game is. I'm assuming you're referring to the game, saying that the game is a gem for sure. Or you may be referring to music, I don't know. Either way, I agree. I mean, the biggest problem that I had in compiling a top 100 list is the fact that was confining it to to 100 games, because there are a lot more than 100 good games on the Amiga. This music wouldn't be out of place in the Bubble Bobble game. You're quite right. Recently introduced your girlfriend to Rodland. Rodland is a classic. I mean, a great Amiga conversion as well. I mean, if I'm going to play Rodland today, I will generally boot up the Evercade arcade machine next to me and play it on there, because I have the cartridge with the original arcade version. No! There was a Super Nintendo version. I do believe it was called Super Pang, or at least it was in the UK. Don't know if that's what it was called elsewhere. Because obviously Pang is known as Buster Brothers in some regions. Ah, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Ah, damn it. Ah, no, that's the power-up I wanted. You're now imagining Buster Blood Vessel as the main character. Ah, That is, of course, showing your age, referring to Buster Blood Vessel, because I'm sure there's probably a lot of people in the chat who have no idea who that is. But in the process, you have also revealed to the chat how old I must be. You would play a Bad Manners themed arcade game. Can you imagine if somebody did a Streets of Rage style beat 'em up where you played Buster Blood, where you played as Buster Blood Vessel? Oh, damn you! I mean, I suppose one like the Blues Brothers would go down all right as well. We're here for Amiga games with no spring chickens. Shush! Shush! You can still play Amiga games if you're in your teenage years right now, and you'll probably get more enjoyment out of it than you would have a PlayStation 5. And I'm not joking about that. My PlayStation 5 has been on for longer in the last 7 days than it probably was in the entirety of 2025, and that's entirely down to Big Walk and Marvel Tokon. If that's how you pronounce it, of course. A Scar-based beat-em-up would be amazing. You could call it Battle Scars. I feel like we've implanted an idea. If there are any game developers in the chat, feel free to take that idea and run with it, because we want to play it. Admittedly, you got into the Amiga at age 36. I think I was 16, 17 when I got my first Amiga. Couldn't be worse than the Def Jam icon. That Def Jam icon was such a disappointment, especially considering how good Def Jam Vendetta was. Oh, you bastard. Well, it's... Yes, of course it takes a long time getting to the actual fighting. It's made by Arc System Works. At least knowing that it's made by Arc System Works means that the actual fighting is good, because it's made by a developer who know what they're doing. I'm sure there was another Def Jam game. I can't remember now. Ooh, yeah. That was very close. I mean, put it this way, the Marvel Tokon is definitely 1,000 times better than Street Fighter 6. Although, as I pointed out in my re-review episode about Shadow Fighter, if there's one genre that I know I'm shit at and will never get better at, it's fighting games. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy them, though, obviously. Damn it! I did see the Doom Evercade, yes. If I had had the money, I probably would have pre-ordered one. As it is, I will have to stick to the standard Evercade Nexus when that comes out in October, which will actually make it the 4th Evercade that I own. My go-to genre is 100% racing games. Especially if they are arcade racing games. Oh, that was the power-up I needed. Oh, game over. But you only have to look at the I'm absolutely loving the indie arcade game resurgence. You only have to look at the list of my most played games of all time on the Xbox to see that at least 10 of the top 15 games are racing games. Well, I have actually just put in a request for a review copy of Super Woden Rally Edge on consoles, which is coming out in September. Fingers crossed I'll get that and I'll be able to bring you that review as soon as possible. Because the PC version was fantastic. Arcade races are a neglected genre by AAA publishers. I don't think they're a neglected genre overall, because I think a lot of indie developers are doing some very good stuff. I mean, I could quite easily list you my top 10 racing games of 2026. There have been that many. And looking at the Indie Retro News website, there's an Amiga Wipeout clone coming out in September as well, that I'm definitely going to be all over. May even live stream that one when it's out. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Dreadful Alandos. Thank you for dropping by. Oh. Got out of that corner quite well. I was impressed with myself there. We do also need some new football games, because I remember back in the day when whenever there would be a World Cup or a European Championships, you'd get about 20 new football games released that summer. Even going back to like the PlayStation 1 era, that would still happen then. And sure, they wouldn't all be good, but you'd at least have choice. These days, if you don't like FIFA, which I don't, there's very little to play. Damn it! Why did that come out that hole? Although I do still go back and play Sensible World of Soccer on almost too regular basis. Somebody could never have too much sensible soccer in their life. I don't think I can do this, can I? No, I can't. Used to buy so many arcade races and footy games on the 8-bit and 16-bit era. You are quite right, Terraken. That is because football games did peak with Sensible World of Soccer. I'm going to run out of time here because I can't do anything about them, about those bubbles up there. Time over. Oh, you git! Well, that didn't go down very well. Jesus. Oh, that was close. How on earth I survived then, I have no idea. Oh. always maintained that the time that FIFA managed to gain its biggest popularity was the point when it decided to copy the control method of Pro Evo. Hello, Patrick Furlong. Welcome into the chat. No. Oh, what stage was that? Stage 14 again. Got much better score that time, though. The only ones that you had were FIFA 09 and FIFA 14. Saying that you quite like this game, although you could never play it back in the day. You don't think you played it until you got a 128K Spectrum? I believe the Spectrum version was quite good. I mean, this game came out after my time with the Spectrum. I think I moved on to an Atari ST in about 87, 88. Go Tiki saying hello, thank you for creating such content for the Amiga. You're very welcome. Oh, go. Well, people are always going to disagree on gaming opinions. I always think it's better to embrace that rather than run from it. The world would be such a boring place if we all liked the same thing. That's why I'm playing all of these games that people think that I should have included in my top 100. Because it's not going to change my list, but I think it's nice to play the games that other people like from time to time. The one game that I always missed when I upgraded to an Amiga from an Atari ST was Super Sprint. Super Sprint on the Atari ST was an absolutely fantastic conversion. And obviously it never came to the Amiga because it was made by Atari. Oh no, I'm gonna not be able to do this level again now, aren't I? No, I don't want that power up. Give me a better one. No. That one will do. I believe there's a reverse-engineered version of Oids that you can get for the Amiga as well. Might have to check that one out. No, you bastard. No, why did it not shoot that bubble? Why? Ah. Now this would of course be a fantastic game in 2-player mode if there was somebody else here to play it. I do believe there is a way to play Amiga games online using something like Amiga Live, but I simply can't get it to work. I've tried. Arctic Love, welcome into the chat. Hope you're having a good day. Did that one quite quickly. Oh no. Ah, you bastard. You discovered Deliverance on one of my latest videos. You mean you never... You mean you discovered the game, or you discovered the video and then that's how you found the channel? The TNT power-up is almost a negative power-up in some ways. I mean, sometimes it's useful, most of the time it's not. And I do tend to hate power-ups in games that have negative side effects. Deliverance Rock Hard sequel to Stormlord on 8-bit systems, yes. As I pointed out in my video, it was the Stormlord 2 part of the name removed on 16-bit systems because the publisher thought that it was too different. You've known the channel since last year and you don't miss a video. Well, fantastic. Always pleased when I hear that. Makes all the work I do worthwhile. I mean, at the moment I produce everything that I do on this channel whilst also working full-time. But I'm almost at a point where I'll be able to drop a day. And if that happens, where I do end up working 4 days instead of 5, I will dedicate that extra day that I have at home to making even more content for the channel. Well, as long as people watch the videos, I don't care when they watch them. They could watch them 6 months after I publish them, or they could watch them 5 minutes after. Either way, I'm happy. No pressure on anyone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear about your predicament, Patrick. Gee. Damn it! Well, even watching a video once and giving us a like is all the support that I ask of anyone. At the end of the day, I make these videos and live stream because I love Amiga games. And it's because I enjoy doing it. The fact that people watch them as well is just a bonus. This game would make me rage. I'm honestly surprised that I haven't been. I mean, there's been a couple of swears, but not my usual tirade. I still consider the Amiga the greatest gaming system of all time, even to this day. So that's why I love making videos for them. And the fact that there seems to be such a thriving Amiga community 30 years later is like mind-boggling to me. Oh, what did I pick that up for? An alternate universe where Amiga was still releasing new consoles. I mean, I have already paid for my my A1200 pre-order. I'm just waiting for December to roll around so I can actually play on it. Problem with the CD32 is that it didn't get the support. But even the developers and publishers that did support it, like Team 17, didn't put a lot of effort into their CD32 conversions. Your 1200 pre-order is now cancelled. Well, it's not. It's not only things like the code with worms. It's the fact that when you look at a game like Super Frog, why did it not support all of the buttons on the controller on the CD32 instead of still having to push it up on the D-pad to jump? But if you look at the games that truly did support the CD32, like Guardian, great game, or the Misadventures of Flink, that was one that supported the CD32 properly. But they were too few and far between. I'm still confused over the A1200, over the fact that there are very few actual A1200 games installed on it. I don't know why. I don't know why you go sticking games like Rough and Tumble. I mean, great game, but there wasn't an A1200 version of it, so why have you put that on there? But there were just simply too many publishers back in the CD32 era who were just content to just chuck the game on a CD and do nothing to it, like not even a CD soundtrack. And that laziness just made people not want to buy the games. Oh, for God's sake! I'm going to stick it on easy difficulty, see if I can get any further. Can't see what the easy difficulty has changed. Are the bubbles a little bit slower moving? Is that what it is? Come on, stop flashing. Thank you. I bet they do. Yeah, I think the bubbles are a little bit slower in the movement, aren't they? That's what's different about the difficulty level. Get. Ah, I didn't want that. Damn it! Damn you! That didn't hit. Oh. What the hell? Why did that not? I'm leaving all the discussions about legal stuff to you lot. while I'm aware that there were legal issues and things back in the day, I always prefer to just concentrate on playing games. Leave all the leave what the companies are going to do to the companies, because at the end of the day, they're all going to do what they're going to do, aren't they? Like the whole issue with Sony wanting to get rid of the discs, they're gonna do it regardless of what we do as gamers. Oh, damn you! Oh, for God's sake. Well, yeah, with Sony, it's a case of vote with your wallet. I mean, I was not planning on buying a PlayStation 6 anyway before any of this was announced, because I've not had £500 worth of value out of my PS5. So why would I get a PS6? So yeah, the only way that Sony are going to change their minds is if enough people don't buy a PS6, but I can't see that happening. But with getting Marvel Tokon, I bought it on disc. I didn't buy a digital copy. Same with Wolverine. I'll be getting that on disc as well. And I went out last week and I bought Demon Souls, Sackboy, and Ratchet and Clank on disc, secondhand, for less than 20 quid each. And if all the latest rumours about what Xbox are going to do are true, then Xbox are putting themselves in a very strong position, because they're saying that they are going to support disk drives. And even if that's an external one, that's still a win. Because they're going to be introducing this disc to digital system. And that's going to require a disk drive, isn't it? And I think all these people saying that it's the disc to digital is just Microsoft finally bringing in what they wanted to try and do with the Xbox One. I don't think that's true, because I think it's a much better system than what they were trying to do. With the way that it deactivates the license as soon as the next person puts it in their console. Unfortunately, the price of consoles is the thing that we're not going to have any control over, while the component prices are so high. But as far as I'm concerned, that's what a credit card is for. I got both a Series X and the PS5 at launch, 500 quid each, and I didn't buy them on a credit card. I bought them outright. Jesus. But the PS5 does barely get touched these days. PS5 has become an exclusive machine only, just like a Nintendo console. And I play all multi-platform titles on an Xbox. What the hell? I shot it! Bring back Xbox Live Arcade would be a very good shout. I mean, I did prefer the Xbox store when it was divided up into different categories. You had full price releases, you had Xbox Live Arcade, and you had Indie, and they each had their own separate store, and that was so much better than all game stores. Steam, Nintendo, PlayStation, they're all full of so much crap these days that finding the good stuff is incredibly hard. Jesus. You'll have to enlighten me as to what that is. I'm going to assume from the title that it's got something to do with GoldenEye. Oh, you bastard! No way, I didn't go up that ladder. Stop climbing the ladders. I didn't climb. Oh. Why is the joystick suddenly claiming that I'm pushing upwards? Where is it? This is the one that I'm... This is the game that I'm currently waiting for. So if I can find it on... See if I can get it on screen for you. This one. It's due out in September. It's a Wipeout style racer on the Amiga. That's the one that I'm incredibly excited for right now. I always make a habit of keeping an eye on the Indie Retro News website just to see what's happening on with like new games for the Amiga and Commodore 64 and Spectrum. Oh, no way. Damn it. No, yeah. There we go. There's no way that the levels carry your power-ups over from one level to the next. You might as well not retain your shield. No point trying to keep it. Stop dropping dynamite. Jesus. No, damn it. Oh. The game has crabs. Check that. Yes, welcome, Azalea. Lowering the tone as usual. Only because Pad's not here. Close. That's what I wanted. No way, that was the last one. Why did it not? Idiot. No, that's going to hit me. Oh, there we go. Well, I didn't get beyond stage 14 at any point. That's very annoying. So, I think it's time to select what the game is going to be for next week. So, as you can see, here is the wheel of games that people suggested. Let's see what I'm going to be playing next Tuesday. Let's give the wheel a spin. Myth history in the making. That will be the subject of next Tuesday's live stream. Come on, theme park. We'll get to theme park eventually. I'm sure we will. Even if it's the last one on the wheel, then it won't be much of a wheel. So yeah, so next Tuesday at noon, I will be playing some Myth, which is quite funny actually, because I was actually in the middle of working on a retro face-off video about the Commodore 64 version versus the Amiga version. So maybe I should incorporate that into the live stream. I don't know yet. I'll have to think about that one. Maybe I should still do that video as well separately. What do you think, chat? Do you think I should carry on writing the script for my face-off video? Because I've been trying to practice a little bit on the Commodore 64 version, because I've never played it before. I just think it's interesting because it was one of those instances where the Amiga version took 4 years, I think, from the Commodore 64 version, because System 3 started it and scrapped it about 3 times before they actually landed on the final version that came out. I could use the footage of me playing the Commodore 64 version during the stream. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, maybe I could do that. I mean, I'll probably try not to. I'll try not to publish the face-off video at the end of the same week that I do that live stream. I'll probably do a different video that Friday instead. But anyway, thank you for watching this stream of me playing Pang badly. I hope you have enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed the chat. The game is still good. I still stand by not including it in my top 100. This would probably be in the next 25. I could use the footage from the live stream in the video. Yeah, I could. That's quite. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's what you mean, right? Yeah. I get you now. So yeah. So I hope you can come back next Tuesday and watch that one. This Friday we're going to have a slight change to our usual fare, because this afternoon I will be heading off to Liverpool to attend this year's Timeless Gaming Convention. And I will be recording lots of footage while I'm there, and I'll hopefully try and edit that video together on Thursday when I get home, to then upload the video on Friday for everybody to watch then. So that will be in place of this Friday's Amiga video. So I hope you come back and watch that one. If not, then there will also be a best 10 video next Monday, and then another live stream next Tuesday. So either way, you'll have plenty of content to watch. So thank you very much for coming along and watching this stream. I hope you all have a great day. The Timeless Gaming Convention, doesn't that mean it never starts? I will put that to the organisers, because I am on their list of the official creators for the event. So that's why I get to go to the VIP night this evening. And then the actual event is tomorrow. So I've been looking forward to it for a while, so hopefully it's as good as last year's. Hope everybody has a fantastic day. I will see you all very soon. Happy retro gaming, everybody. Bye for now.